What's up? Oh my God, what's up? What's going on? Let me get in this chat. How y'all doing? Drop y'all city so we know where we at. Turn this TV down so I don't get flagged. How are you folk? Make sure y'all drop them cities so we can connect. I want everybody to chime in the chat tonight. We already got messages held. Oh, okay. Tap the fuck in. Let me catch up with the chat. Hello, everyone. Okay, Blunt Saggy, Tories are the best. Hello, Avalon, Boosie, Antoinette. It's just all, or AL. Hello, Tiff. What's good, Yolanda? You in Germany? What are you doing in Germany? What? Enjoy the trip. Wow, Baltimore. All right, so how y'all feel about soul ties? Let's get in it. What do y'all know? What is your level of spiritual awareness? What y'all know about soul ties? Let me set the tone. We just getting in it. Do y'all know anything about soul ties? It's fair to say, no, I don't know much. I know a little. Or drop it in the comments. My intentions is to leave this live up for people to come and refer to. It's really going to be a bunch of guidance. I definitely will be doing a read, though. Not enough. Not enough. I love y'all transparency. Okay, so let me start a read to give people time to get in here. And then I will go into what I'm here to talk about. What you know, Boosie, about soul ties? Share. Leave it in the comments for somebody to read. I have a bunch of books I would like to show y'all. Not that one. That's the Dream Journal. This my shit. We gotta let them go. It's time to cut ties. Angel, spirit guides, ancestors, what's the information tonight? What's the tea? Y'all celebrate the holiday? Or no? Sleeping with someone is one way. Hell yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Imagine how many people you sleep with in a lifetime and you never cut ties with them. I'm about to get into it. First, let's see what Spirit got to say. A spiritual connection between two people or multiple. Yes, Lord. Angel, spirit guides, ancestors, what's the information tonight? We have open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable, depth, awareness, importance, value. Some of you need to make sure you're clear with confusion coming out in reverse, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Make sure you're clear about what you want when it comes to life, your endeavors, your partnership. Be decisive and take the initiative. Aim for something. Don't just go in things just going with the flow willy-nilly and you run into a dead end. Like it's a lack of plan, it's a lack of assertion, it's a lack of direction. Stop going into things like that. Let's see, what else? Make sure it has value. Not that somebody pouring into you, buying you stuff, paying your bills. More so like it aids you in some way. Like you can grow from it, you can learn from it, you can be at peace, you can retain knowledge. What else? Whether it's work or romance or family and friends. All right, we got 3 main cards. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify, setting the tone. Just about to say I'm open to learn more. You said, all right, tapped in. You tapped in. Let's see. What's open heart? Setting the tone for tonight. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors before we get into these soul ties. Open heart. Some of you don't let your past ruin you. I've been posting about this for the last couple of days on my Facebook. Open heart. Disharmony. Yeah. Don't let conflict, chaos, bad relationships, dysfunction, whether it be your upbringing or relationships that you found yourself in, don't let them ruin you. Don't let them break you. Keep your heart open. Remove yourself from this. That's an isolated event. Whatever this is should remain in your past, no longer having access to you. Stay away from people you know that don't mean you well or is chaotic and conflicting. Could be a child's mother, child's father. Stay away from that shit. Could be friends, could be family. You can't help the druggie, you can't help the needy, you can't help the broke and low down that don't want to change and don't want to grow. I just told a couple of clients, sometimes we have children that we have to separate ourselves from because they refuse to change, they refuse to grow. They go into boot camp, they go into juvie, they become murderers, they become pedophiles. All of these people on this planet that we can see on the news or we can see that has done wrong in this world, they have parents, they have family. There's a path and it's for individual soul path. You can't help everybody, can't be there for everybody. You got to learn detachment and have discernment. Keep your heart open for what serves you. Stop trying to overextend, overdo, overbe in situations. I don't give a fuck who it is. Remove the title and look at the energy. How is this person treat me? How do they aid in or destroy my life? What am I gaining or getting from it? What's up? What's depth for the collective? Look at the energy. Fuck that title. Because someone's brother is a murderer. Someone's wife that ended up doing something in their past. People have past. People have destined paths to be toxic. Witchcraft. It is. It is witchcraft. No. Escape this chat. This ain't for you. I know how to handle these clowns. This ain't your community. Okay, so we got self-love intentions, focus on desires of the heart, self-worth and expansion manifesting. Staying away from situations you know that don't serve you is an act of self-care. If it don't add value, if it don't bring a sense of importance to your life, it don't align with you. Choosing to remove yourself from toxicity, things that make you feel unworthy, less than, broke, low down, don't make you feel good, is an act of self-care when you remove yourself from it. Understand that. Some of y'all will stay, not y'all, some people will stay in situations due to loneliness, boredom, horniness, or just to have someone there. Learn what it means to stand up for yourself. It can simply be, I've been friends with this person since high school. They the same motherfucking way. I ain't got no problem with their lifestyle. They do what they do. I ain't gonna be no snitch if they're a drug dealer. If they into doing whatever they doing, I ain't gonna bother you. They just don't align with me. I've grown, you have not. So sometimes you gotta look at people's lifestyle and be like, damn, bro, you tripping. That don't align with me. You can be a homeboy and your homeboy abusive to his wife or his woman, or you see that he out here fucking a bunch of bitches and cheating on his main girl. You don't have to associate yourself with that. You can say that ain't got shit to do with me, but it do, spiritually speaking, because you can form soul ties or soul connections just by being in someone's energetic field. You have to separate yourself from low vibrations. You can be connected to a motherfucker just like if a murderer was doing whatever they did and you witnessed it or you was in a car with them, you are guilty of association in the justice system. Okay, it works the same way spiritually. You hanging around low vibrational energy, spirit is looking at that. And your blessings could be blocked if you are somehow, let's say, you about to be a millionaire, spirit about to bless you, but you got a gold digger on your arm. Spirit ain't giving you that. Because it's like, why would we bless you when we know you about to be taking advantage? Sometimes your blessings can be blocked by who you hang around. Know that. Or they steal it and siphon it. Shit. What's confusion? So like I said, choosing to stay away from toxicity, things that don't bring value into your life, is an act of self-love and self-care. I don't care who it is. Confusion in reverse. What's that tried to jump out? Pluto letting go. Death card. Transformation. Let's get a jumper. Confusion for the collective. Told y'all, family can be karmic. It can. It really can. You can be the generational curse breaker, and I'm getting into that. You can be the first one to get married, the first one to leave a relationship that's unhealthy, the first one not to do drugs, the first one not to drink, the first one not to be a lustful motherfucker and don't have sex till you about 20, 30 something. You can be the first in your bloodline to do something. You can be the first spiritual person. You can be the first anything. That's breaking the curse. People say that shit, I'm breaking generational curses. That shit deep. You can be the first to break the cycle. You can say, oh, alcoholism, high blood pressure, obesity running my family. Until they get to you. It don't have to keep going when they get to you. So it's a commitment, home, marriage, celebration, security. Some of you need to be clear because we on soul ties. I got generational curses in here too. But you need to be clear about what you want in a connection. I'm talking to the people that have engraved longevity in their brain, now that they done all that they did in their teens and 20s. I'm talking to the people that want long term. Anyways, I'm talking about the people that want longevity. If you going into these connections, before you form a soul tie, look at yourself. How old are you? Where you at in life? Like, what are you aiming for? I got clients in their 50s and 60s trying to get away from toxic relationships. No judgment. I'm glad we met because I'm going to drill your ass. We not staying in no unhealthy relationship at 50 talking about, oh, give it one more chance. You done gave it too many chances. You're 50, midlife, if you're lucky to see 100, miserable. Let that shit go and let's hit reset. So stop staying, going, initiating connections, situationships that you know good and damn well. This is how you avoid soul ties. I know I'm not looking for anything serious. Okay, ask this person, are you looking for anything serious? All right, little mama, let me not waste your time because I'm living my best life, I think. I'm living my best life. Let me not even come your way. I'm not looking for nothing serious. Like, y'all need to start being upfront with people. Like, okay, when last time you got tested or you healed from your ex? Like, start having these conversations. For real. But anyways, with family, some of y'all have been dealing with people that is married too. So you so tired of their partner in them. Okay? Like, let's have some discernment when we get into these partnerships. Because now, your blessings is now shared with their spouse and them. And for those that ain't dealing with married people, your blessings, your abundance, your spiritual wealth is shared with every motherfucking body they fucking because you was too lonely, too desperate, or not giving a fuck to ask who you fucking. That's why I don't deal with people that fuck multiple people. That's why I don't like clients talking about they fucking multiple people. You are sharing all of your financial, spiritual wealth with umpteen people because you can't sit down with this person and inquire or ask about it at school. If you're going to get into a situationship, cool, do that. Ask them, can it be exclusive though? Have these tough grown-up conversations. This is how we avoid toxicity. Let me let this cat out. Y'all need to start talking to these people y'all letting stick that thing in you, or you letting this motherfucker ride your thing. Like, ask these people, what are you doing when it comes to your love life? Because you could be wondering why I'm stuck, why I'm stagnant, why I'm losing my job, why I'm losing this, why shit falling apart for me. Because you soul tied to a motherfucker. Okay? Don't let sex and obsession ruin your life and you don't even see it. Okay, Dawson, you can go have another good day somewhere else. This ain't for you. This ain't your channel. What's up, Nicole? You ain't late. I really just got into it. I'm about to get into these soul ties, though. For those that are here now, what do you know about soul ties? I got one more card to clarify. It's 4 a.m. Oh, Lord. Damn. Good morning, good night. What's this held for review? Shut your ratchet ass mouth. Let me let that through so I can send that back to you. Approved. Come with it. Talk y'all shit. I promise you I'm unbothered. All right, what's the obsession? Let the clowns and the bots and the no lives that ain't got shit to do, let them have that chat. Because I swear to God, it's coming back. Talk y'all shit. What's the obsession? Y'all got it. Okay, so we got union. Don't be obsessed with love so bad you feel like sex is better than love. You fucking somebody so you think you done found a union. Soulmate energy, integration of yin and yang. Some of y'all get so obsessed with love, you think fucking is them having time and attention and care, concern, inquiring about you. If a motherfucker can't ask you how you feeling, what you got going on, what you planning in life, what's on your mind, how's your family, like people that did the WYD and that shit is shallow. Ain't nobody got time for that, unless you do. Like, you can really understand a person that asks about you is a person that's inquiring about you. And you got to be mindful of that too, because some people are professional gaslighters. But yeah, just have some discernment. If you want something stable and solid, you got to be ready to work towards it. And this person needs to be equally available, which means y'all can't be clashing and be on 2 different pages. Inquire at the gate, at the door, at initiation. What are you looking for? A job does you the same way. Now, sometimes y'all end up being friends and it just go like that and then have a conversation. When you get done, have a conversation about the person you laying down with. And if you know good and damn well they married or they got somebody at home or they shacking up, then now you need to make a self-love decision. Let's look at this. Does this aid me? Does this bring value to my life? Does this serve me? Really reflect on what this person's whereabouts, situation, and circumstances are. And if you go into it willingly, I got hella clients that I love and adore that's about to feel what I'm saying. If you go into it willingly, knowing they dealing with something else, don't you dare have expectations for peace, love, and high vibrations. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare think that that's going to lead to happily ever after. Let me tell you why. For one, they got to split assets, child support, get the divorce, process the divorce. Let's not forget they need a moment of healing. It's got to be very insane to think that somebody break up in a marriage or a long-term relationship and they come right on. You got to be insane to think that that's going to be healthy. It don't mix. So if you got into a situation, they're in separation. He sleeps on the couch. She says she ain't really there. They're always at work. They only come home at night. I don't give a fuck. It's a process to that. And in that process needs to be a phase of healing, the butterfly cocoon phase. So let's stop being obsessed with partnerships so much that we forget that it's a steady, slow and steady, graceful energy that you should want in a healthy relationship. I ain't gonna say people that don't rush in relationships don't end up well. They run into a lot of conflicts getting to know each other while in it. Hell yeah. But let's stop obsessing over partnerships to where we get to the point we don't even inquire or we just don't give a fuck. Okay, let's stop doing that. I don't see nobody saying nothing about soul ties, so I'm about to get into it. Hello, Rebecca. 100. Okay, I don't know what you're saying in this other language. I can't have that. Please use English. Okay. Who's a booger? Y'all funny. Yeah, they can have this chat. That doesn't shit bother me. Okay. Some of y'all gonna get blocked. Alright, so some of the books I've been reading, just to share these, is Spirit Associates. You learn about your guardians, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, the law of attraction, the secret, chakras, self-care, knowing about energy portals, how you feel, how sometimes a physical symptom could be an alert for a spiritual blockage. Okay, y'all tripping in this chat. Of course, I am very, very, very interested in archangels. A map to your soul, fire, earth, air, and water, using astrology to navigate life, more chakras, kundalini, awakening. I am a Reiki 2 level Reiki 2, and you can also combine your Reiki energy with crystals to cleanse your energy portals and systems. That's going to go very well with the sacral to close off your sacral to all of these soul ties, especially the dream rapers. And then I am a light worker, aka a sorcerer, which many will call me a witch. I don't do hexes, curses, jinxes, or spells. I will reverse that shit for me and my loved ones. So that is said publicly. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. All right, so let's get into what I know about soul ties and some things that I have learned recently that has pushed me to the point where I'm like, you know what? This is free game. I'm a gatekeeper, but not a gatekeeper in a way to block you. I'm a gatekeeper to help you cross that threshold into your spiritual awakening, your new beginnings, and soul purpose. I'm not the type of gatekeeper to block you from learning shit. It's free game. So, and I meet a lot of people that tell me you should be charging an arm and a leg. I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. It's already costly. So, number one, this is something that came to mind and through my spirit guides that I needed to sever every soul tie that I've ever encountered in order to have a healthy love life. Meaning, let's give an example, a good example that I actually experienced. I was engaged in 2016. Yep. And in that engagement, we just broke up. I pawned the ring, that was that. So when he asked me to marry him, I said yes. That is an agreement. Technically, until last week, I was supposed to be, so I did not verbally renounce or relinquish being his fiance. I agree. I'm talking spiritual. Spiritual. Same as when someone says, who pussy is this? Who dick is this? You verbally says, yours. So now we have a link. We have a soul tie in that way. Someone says, I'm going to marry you one day. That's cool with you? Yeah, I look forward to that. Or I'm all yours. I'm all yours. These are all ways to tell someone verbally that you belong to them. Y'all are one. Especially in my case last week, I found out, I'm like, bro, I did not tell this man, I didn't say the engagement is over. I no longer want to be your wife. And this was 2016. So these are types of soul ties, verbal consent that we forget about, especially in a bedroom when y'all fucking and mending and it's yours, it's yours. Imagine how many times you done said that to someone or some people. There are thousands of soul ties out there then that people don't know about. Millions, shit. The world is fucking like rabbits. So if you have any connections where you were once engaged, even if you actually got a legal divorce, you should verbalize that this marriage is over. I no longer consent. Now I have some words. Y'all can write this down or screen record. Okay. And that's going to get real deep. I'm going to get to that claiming your spiritual inheritance and all of that. Okay, so right here, I sever my spiritual contract with blank. I release him or her to the universe. You can reword that as well. You can do it on a candle, or you can verbalize it. You can affirm it. It can be a daily affirmation. I release all soul ties. If you had sex in 2007, you can say, I sever every soul tie that I created from year 2007 to year 2005. Because technically, you don't have to verbalize once you intertwine. The Bible say y'all marry right then and there. So there are a lot of religions that say once you have sex with someone, you are one. So you need to think to the time you lost your virginity and cut all of those soul ties where you're verbalized. You can hire someone. You can learn how to do it yourself, look it up, or you can get a reader that knows how to do that type of spiritual work. I'm about to add a session on my booking site to where we just talking spirituality, whether I'm FaceTiming you to demonstrate or I'm talking to you, giving you advice on what you came to the reading for. Because people need help with some of this shit. There are so many people out here wondering, why is my love life blocked, or why I keep only getting toxic partners. These soul ties will block any high vibrational connection. You can fuck and buck and do and screw many low vibrational people or people that's on your level as a vibrational match. Meaning they got equal trauma, or they're equally guarded, or they equally not looking for shit. Like, you can have these encounters with people on your frequency. But high vibrational divine love, nope. Divine love cannot exist in toxicity and trauma. Let's really look at that. Divine love does not align with toxicity, trauma, third parties, and all that dumb shit. It just don't go. So look at the lifestyle you may be living and say, does this welcome in divine love? Am I ready for divine love? Am I healed for divine love? Am I receptive? Look at your life. If you still got trauma, if you still feel like, damn, I thought about that baddie last week, I fucked the shit out of her, and y'all been done, you need to cut that tie, because you still obsessing over a connection from way that's You can also form a emotional or mental soul tie. Someone could call you and say, I miss you, I ain't seen you, I miss that, see, I miss that dangling, and here you go. You, as soon as you start thinking, reminiscing, letting them feed you that memory, that nostalgia, there's a soul tie. You can create a soul tie with X that you say, oh, we been done, I been cut the cords. Not if you keep keying with them. Old flings too. If you say you're done, then be done. Let that shit stay in your past. All of these toxic connections, all of these connections that didn't work, whether they were toxic or not, you gotta stop welcoming them into your new beginning. You can't say I'm done with that don't align with me. The most toxic thing someone can do is say, I got about 5 people on my phone line. I don't really see nothing going with neither one of them, but they good company keep. Why don't you let go of the connection? I've seen it right here with family. Let go of the connection where you see for sure it's not long term for you. Stop choosing things you know for sure I could never see myself with that person. Why even do it? It's if you had a clock on your head that said Angela has about whoopty wop life minutes. I'm not whoopty whopping wasting no life minutes on somebody I see I will never be with you. You're just something to fuck. You're just something to do. Stop doing it. Okay, so what else I got on here? I revoke all access that I willingly gave. Okay? That goes right along with, who pussy is this? Yours. Okay? You could have said that last year. You get in a new connection. This person don't feel that connected to you. This person feel like he only want to fuck you, or she only just want to spend time with you when she bored or lonely. You can get into a new connection, think that it has all the potential in the world, but you told what's that name that the pussy was theirs or the dangling was theirs. You need to cut that top, whether you're verbalizing it or you're getting 2 candles and you're cord cutting it. Okay? Or if you into energy, or if you are into visualization, you can take this and roll it over your sacral chakra. I think, yeah, it's clockwise to remove, counterclockwise to put back in, but you have to either be attuned or just very, very content with your visualizations. Okay, so it was another one I wanted to get to. Relinquish all soul ties from past lives. Okay, so past life connections, karmic soulmates, twin flames, toxic twin, karmic catalyst, twin flames, twin rays. I don't know if I schooled, some of y'all are new. Twin ray can be a soulmate. They may be a high-level soulmate, or someone like y'all could be the same age, got same placements in y'all birth chart, grew up similar. Like, it can be very confusing to a twin flame. Have some discernment, know what you feel, what you dream, who you can never, ever separate from. Like, they never leave your heart or your mind space. Like, have some discernment. But anyways, you can have all these past life connections that don't serve you, but as soon as you become available, if anybody in here and you feel like, okay, every time I get single, people come out the woodworks, that's because it's like an energy radar that go off. All of your past lives, so we have many soulmates, will come and orbit you, whether they're adding you on social media, you're bumping into them at the store, like whatever it is. People will come towards you to test you. They could be lessons from your past life just to see, do you remember me? You meet somebody, you feel like, damn, I feel like I've known you before. Damn, I feel like I've been knowing you for 10, 15 years. Yeah, you do know them from another life. And that connection can move so fast. It's because you know them from a different lifetime. You can say, I relinquish all soul ties from past lives and this life. That way, anything new comes into your life, you can say, me personally, I'm an ascended master. I'm an initiate. There is a messenger, but I'm not getting into all of that, my purpose. But you can say, I learned enough in this world to not have to allow these connections to come in to test me. These connections, these soul ties, these relationships, they do come in to remind you of your previous self-know energy. Let me give you an example. This is just an example, but I could be spot on the money. Okay, let's say a newborn baby, just making it up some shit, comes into this world, complete amnesia, but a sole purpose. I'm going to use myself for an example. I'm coming here to wake people the fuck up, but I have to learn to crawl before I can walk, run, and then teach. I came into this incarnation as a newborn baby. So let's say me coming into this world, they give me that hepatitis B shot. I lost all of my knowledge from past lives. So here come these soulmates, these connections, these toxic karmic partners, and maybe even a twin flame, to wake me up, to teach me, to get me back up to speed. So me personally, I learned so early, so young in my life, so that I can be in my 30s preaching and teaching. These connections will come in as reminders. Like, okay, I'm gonna do you like this, I'm gonna treat you like that, all to activate self-care, self-love, and resilience. Okay, you can say, I know enough. Ain't no way a toxic person gonna be able to walk up on me. A married person gonna be able to test me. I know what I want to do in this world. I know my calling. I know my purpose. I know what I stand for. I choose healing. I don't mind being single as long as it's healthy, right? I'm not lonely. I'm not crying. Like, if you say, I'm at a point in my life where I don't need these challenges anymore from soul ties, from past lives, cut that shit. Yeah, cut that shit. If you feel like you no longer need to learn anything else in this world, because that's all these partnerships are about. If you do enough work, you can end up happily ever after, because you and that person should both have done the work, and that can be hinting at a twin flame connection, okay, or a high level soulmate. So if you at a place where you say, I can cut all these soul ties with my past, I'm good to go, then do that. But if you right now dealing with somebody married, if you in the streets and for the streets, be that as it may, you gonna learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. What's up, Gwendolyn? Okay, so relinquishing our soul ties from past lives and this life. Okay, now we got the very, very toxic, hardcore soul tie where someone is astral stalking or astral raping you in your sleep. If you're having sex in your sleep, this is some heavy, heavy energy. Now, I went through a phase where I had to get up every morning and cut cords with somebody because I just didn't know what to do. Like, I kept dealing with it because I wasn't open or new. I wasn't open. I was new to this spiritual knowledge. So those type of soul ties, you have to not only sever the spiritual contract with their name, not only relinquish it, you may have to banish, bind, block this person. And here is the most powerful thing you could do. You could say, I close off or seal all of my energetic portals to this person. Do it before bedtime so they can stop attaching themselves to you. You can have a spiritual spouse. You can be married in spirit, and you will encounter people that don't want nothing serious with you because they can spiritually, their soul can see you had sex a few times. Woke up moaning. Oh my Lord. Yeah. You could end up in these connections where people they spiritually can see, like on their spiritual eye, in their spiritual eyes, you look like you taken or you reserved. You are bound to another because they keep doing it on purpose. These are the warlocks and the witches and the Jezebels and the incubus and succubus and siphons. Like, some people just want to be friends, family, karmic people that just can be watching me on this platform and say, I want her energy. Some people just bind themselves to you because they want your energy, your sexual, creative, your life force energy, because they lazy, they broken, low down, or they don't have a purpose worth getting into other than being stealers, killers, destroyers, and Satan worshippers. Okay, yeah, I can go there. But yeah, destiny swapping. I'm so glad you said that because I got something right here for destiny swapping. But yeah, you can end up in a partnership that don't belong to you because you done had sex with somebody in your sleep. You went to sleep drunk. You ate heavy right before bed. You're not big on remembering your dreams. You don't have discernment. You brush it off. Then I had a dream. I was at a barbecue. I was eating. You're never supposed to consume shit in your dream. If you do, you banish that shit. You take a bath. You call you somebody that know about spiritual warfare, because you need to sever all soul ties, banish all energy. That is consumption of any kind, whether it be sex, food, drinking. I also watched a chick the other day. She was like, when you're shopping in the store, that could be symbolic for something. And what she said that really stuck in my mind, she said, if you start having dreams about old childhood friends, old schools you used to go to, someone's trying to swap destinies with you, putting you back in your past while they claim your future. So if you keep having dreams about childhood, seeing people you ain't seen in a while, you went to school with, someone could be trying to live your life and get you to move back, stay in your south node energy. I just learned that. I was like, whoa. I had a couple dreams about my past. Okay, so that's destiny swapping right there. All right, now another one for claiming your destiny This could also be spiritual connections that is worth having. But you gotta be at a point. If I can ask you right now, are you done with a toxic relationship? Are you done with married men? Are you done with married women? Are you done with situationships where you know it ain't going nowhere? Or if I can ask you that right now and you say, nah, I ain't ready for none serious. This ain't for you. You're not ready for a high calling. You're not ready for a divine destiny. You're not ready for a divine partner that brings in manifestation, balance, unity, harmony, gifts, donations, celebrations, promotion. You're not ready for that high vibrational energy. You're not ready for that. You're ready for paycheck to paycheck struggle life, and situationships, and don't know where I stand, and don't know what I want, and don't know when he gonna call, and don't know what you're ready for confusion. If you can't say right now, I'm done with all of that, I'm ready for high vibrational energy, this ain't for you. So what you say is, I claim the full extent of my spiritual inheritance and the full extent of my destiny. And if you also feel like someone has destiny swap with you, whether they live in a happy married life and you know they was a prostitute and or a drug dealer, you can say, ain't no way you supposed let me not go too deep in that. But if you look at someone's life, you be like, how the fuck you get married before I did? You feel like that should have been your life, or they end up with somebody you used to have a crush on. Just be mindful. Have some discernment. Don't be jealous. Have some discernment. You can say, I reverse all delays over my destiny, or I reverse all destiny swapping done in my name in this life and that life, any lifetime. Like, get thorough, get creative with what you're reversing. How y'all feel about that? That was a lie. Lord, they got the TNTs. And then we got astral traveling energy I wanted to address. Yeah, I gotta say that. I want to see what the chat. Like, I love to connect. Why you say, I'm ready to goon, geek, and play Fortnite. Okay, this ain't for you. Y'all feel like y'all got soul ties to anybody? I had to listen to that. I just learned last week, technically, I was still engaged, verbally. Nah, I ain't seen this man in years, but it's a connection. I supposed to say, nah, this over with. Like, I gotta vocalize that. You gotta affirm that. Okay, so cancel contracts that have been, almost forgot one. All right, so back to the sex and the sleep. Back to, I'm gonna marry, I'm gonna be with you forever, this is my pussy, you say yes, or this is my dangling, you say yeah. Okay, you can cancel all contracts that have been initiated by deceptive means. Let's say someone comes into your dream. I don't know. Listen, let me make this fucking clear. I don't know how people come into your dreams and shapeshift and watch you dream what you dreaming as a monitoring spirit. I just hear these things, get downloads of these things, or see other people talking about these things, and I do my research and I align it with my life and some of the things that I experience. I go, that I experience, and I go, okay, that align with me. That makes sense. I can talk about that. I can believe in that. I can put that out. Free game. I'm not charging nobody for shit that I learned in this world. I'll charge you for your read, and that ain't even high. But anyways, let's say someone comes into your dream to have sex with you, and they was wearing a face of someone you love. Your twin flame. They shapeshift. I don't fucking know. You're not supposed to have sex in your dream. I don't care if it's a twin. I don't care if it's your boyfriend at that time. I don't give a fuck. They supposed to fuck you in the real world if it's your partner. Or if it's your girlfriend. Like, y'all don't do no dream stuff. That's crazy. And if you do, you may have to cut cards with intentions. Let's say you in a relationship, you don't want to break up with them. You can say, I cut cards with Sally Sue that can be blocking my destiny or siphoning my finances or anything malicious. Cut cards with intent. Don't just say I cut cords with them because you could end up having some chaos in y'all's relationship. You can cut cards with people you are with just to make sure you're not developing their karma. But guess what? You shouldn't be with nobody that's toxic, that got drama and karma in their life, because y'all are supposed to be one and unified anyway. It's supposed to be a connection of a high vibrational match so you both can manifest life of abundance, wealth, and prosperity. Two healed people coming together is a beautiful connection. So if you fucking with somebody, you gotta worry about if they You don't know, if you connected to them in a negative way, then you probably shouldn't be with them. But yeah, if you have sex with them, you can cut cords intentionally in your sleep. But let's say someone comes into your sleep, they're wearing the face of another, or you willingly think that someone's for you, they're going to give you the world, show you the world, they're going to do you right, and you willingly gave them your consent to be theirs, to be binded to them, to share your life with them, or you go into a business with this person. That's a contract in itself. Marriage is a contract, business deals is a contract, you putting your name on a lease or they car note, or God forbid y'all going half on something serious. That's a contract. You can say, I cancel all contracts that have been initiated by deceptive means. Like, this person didn't mean well. They came in as a shapeshifter, a trickster spirit, a manipulator, a gaslighter, or a narcissist. Like, you got to take ownership and accountability when you willingly give someone your energy too. But this was about unknowingly being connected to your past and past lives. Like I said, don't none of y'all need to be trying to sever all contracts from your past lives, and you know you ain't done learning. But if you a boss, energetically, relationship speaking, you say, I'm done with toxic relationship, fuck all, I don't need to learn no more repetitive lessons. I want what God wants for me, because you're gonna learn regardless. But let's say at my level, can't nobody toxic walk in my life, gun toting, pistol banging, like can't nobody come in my life right now talking about I want to be with you. Like, what? Can't no married man step to me. What? Like, I know I'm at a level in my spirituality, I ain't going for it. So have some discernment. Okay? Can't certain shit just can't step to me. And it's crown, emperor, empress energy. Okay, so for anybody dealing with the astral travelers, I want to get into it. And I learned this from someone else. I'm not a mimicker. I'm not destiny swap. I'm not stealing nobody's shit. I learned this from someone else. Matter of fact, I wish I could look at her page. But I'm gonna say that I learned this for somebody else. It says, I declare all portals that are open will be teleported back to the source. Any and all that are astral projecting to my location will not be able to access nor remote view me from here on out, as this spell cannot be modified, altered by any thought form, and I declare it so till the end of time. So this is for people that are being monitored. I went through a phase where I learned some hardcore spiritual warfare, and one of the things I learned was having sex with someone that you trust. What's up, Candace? And let's say you got an astral traveling angry ex. As soon as it's like they know how to attach themselves energetically to that person, to where when you have sex with them, they are also getting a piece of your energy. I done learned some dark shit. This shit's real. Like, you couldn't have told me when I was 15, 16, doing my thing, learning my lessons, that I would be into spirituality like this. Like, you couldn't have told me that. I would have thought somebody was batshit crazy. Yeah, so you can be having sex with someone and an astral traveler or an entity. Y'all heard of demonic possession? I'm sure. Y'all ever seen a drug addict so drugged out they talking to themselves, or it looks like they talking to low vibrational astral entities? People that talk to themselves, I believe wholehearted. My mother was one of them. She told a demon before she passed, don't you touch my daughter. She was on drugs, but the frequency that drugs, acid and shrooms, the frequency that these things take you to, you can see otherworldly things. Let me prove it. Let me prove it. I can shuffle through these cards and cards pop out without me plucking them. Okay? I can back and ask both of these sticks to move to the right. Both of these sticks to go forward 12 o'clock. Both of these sticks to go left. Okay, give me 9 and 12 o'clock. Spirits exist. Spirits exist. And you got to be in tune. You got to be on a certain frequency to not be interacting with demonic spirits. Because the same way I call on my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I can say, does this person have ill intentions for me? Show me a yes. Crisscross, show me a no. Outward, like the spirit has to trust your vibration. If you vibing low, let's say it's a dark witch, a dumb bitch, she want to spy on me. Show me what Angela got coming towards her. This spirit know you corrupt, so you working with dark spirits. I work with high vibrational beings. They gonna tell me the truth every motherfucking time. So if I see somebody talking to themselves seemingly, I'm like, nah, they see something. You can get high enough, you can get low vibrational enough to interact with otherworldly beings. Something just moved those sticks. I didn't do that. And I used to be scared of this shit, but I'm like, I trust the vibration I'm in to not be worried about no low vibrational activity. Plus, I do Reiki. Can't shit fuck with me. Okay? Can't shit come consume me, take over me, run me, destroy me. Like, that's how content I am in my energy. But like I'm saying, you can be having sex with somebody and something otherworldly decides to attach itself to the person you fucking. And if that person is low vibrational enough, they got trauma, they unhealed, they got drama, they married, they got soul ties. That entity can say, yeah, I want a piece of that pussy you about to get in. Let me go in and touch you. So now you got a soul tie with this person and whatever they are attached to. That's why I can't stand when people fuck multiple people. You don't know what Sally, Brittany, Jasmine, and Shantae fucking around with. You don't know what they got attached to them. And you come and fuck me. So I'm attached to all 4 of these bitches that you done had sex with in 1 year. That shit tacky to me. That's crazy. So y'all need to understand these entities, they like low vibrations. And low vibrations can be as simple as I lost my dog last month, so I'm having a hard fucking time. Okay, you need to stay away from human interaction because you need to get your energy cleansed and intact. Soul ties or deep. Have mindfulness and discernment. These sticks move. I didn't do that. I can command those sticks to do this. 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. That's, you got to be tapped in for that. Let me see what y'all said. Yeah, skinwalkers. What you say all the time, Nicole? Court could mean they will not take responsibility for destiny swap or unfilled blood contracts needed to be filled by them and them alone. Having kids, yes, child, that's the hardest soul tie you can have right there. So let me tell y'all what I did. I intentionally cut cords with my 6-year-old. Let me tell y'all why. His dad is an astral traveling warlock that I ain't seen in years. But because of the connection between me and our son, I had to cut cords with my son so you can no longer use that as a means of transferable energy. I had to get brilliant on him. Like, okay, I love my child. I'm intentionally cutting cords with anything that connects me to his father. So it is an isolated child now. Like, that's my baby and then that's your baby. Ain't no R. Like, I stopped thinking R. Like, even though in the government system is R. But to me, it's a 3-party thing. Ain't none of this when it comes to me, our kid. It's you and him, then me and him. Ain't no unity in that. Like, we ain't all connected no more. I had to do that, though. I had to do that for me. Because, again, it's DNA, right? That's also energy. I made sure that I severed the tie that connected all 3 of us. Fuck that shit. That shit is, that's a 1 in 10 soul tie. Having a baby with somebody. You got to separate that cord from the 3 of you, especially if it's over with. Especially if it's over with. Man, the studying and the learning I've been doing will drive a regular bitch insane. You had to set another reason so I could tell you what happened when I banished my soul tie. Well, who is this with Taurus are the best? What's your first name? Because I don't know y'all's YouTube. You keep dreaming about a twin flame runner, 3 months no contact. That's telepathy. Like, he running. He not ready for the connection. You doing all these now I'm about to get busy. Listen, I got free game. Let me give y'all some more game. Shit. I don't do this to be gatekeeping to block people from learning. Okay, so At the metaphysical store, they'll charge you 40 to 50, 60 cents for a candle half this thick and this short. I got a box of 6 big ones for $1.25, and I loaded up on these bitches. This is how you cord cut, for those that don't know. You take 2, their name, birthday, your name, birthday. If it's entities, your name and all demonic, low vibrational spirits and entities, tie a motherfucking string or a twine around it, and you burn that shit. I personally like to go and set, after it burn a little, actually visually cut it. Yeah, y'all better claim y'all motherfucking life. Cut cords with people. This, go to the dollar store and get a whole pack for $1. Free game. I don't fuck around. I'm trying to catch up with these comments before I get into a read. Your ancestors communicate with you. Elias. Beauty magic. Oh yeah. These people, I swear to God, I used to be so normal. He said, go take a bath, auntie. I actually am a spiritual one. You can cord cut with baths too. My authenticity can be a little brutal sometimes. I was in a Southside connection last year. South, no. Sometimes I think about him and don't want to. And yeah, he could be pulling on your energy. When you think about people you know the connection was toxic, that person could be manifesting you by the means of spell work. They masturbating you. Oh my God, I almost forgot one. You can be unintentionally soul tying yourself to someone. Let's say you go in the shower and you beat your meat or you twine your cootie cat and you thinking about a specific person. That's manifestation. You doing a love spell and a soul tie right there. If you got a go-to face, a go-to person, when you stroke your meat or you wind your fingers around or you zip zap, you doing spell work. Unknowingly tying a soul connection and manifesting them. That's a love spell. If you orgasm and this person is on your mind, oh yeah, I got the tea. Y'all better stop that shit. You better pick a regular porno model or some shit. That's obsession and lust though. Yeah, see? You can have soul ties with porn stars and don't even know it. If you got a favorite porn star, I feel sorry for the soul of that porn star. Imagine how many people pulling on that person's energy. That's got to be some toxic, devilish stuff. Yeah, I'm judging. I sure am. You got all these people from a spiritual aspect watching your porn videos, thinking about you, stroking their meat, rolling their finger around on their cat to your energy, to your face. Spiritually speaking, that's got to be heavy. All right, let's see. What else y'all saying? Can't step to me with no toxic energy. Okay. You got to talk to me. Okay, KB, come with it. Sure, but why do different people see different things? They can't all make sense. What is you talking about? People got different gifts. Okay, you want some other shit. What's up, guys, Will? I just sent you a comment. All right. What y'all got on y'all mind tonight? Well, before I do this read, might be all these soul ties. Ooh, Lord. I don't know who my guides are. Honestly, I don't either. I just know they're here. I just know they're here. I believe most of my guides are ancestors or angelic beings. Well, duh. It'd be crazy to have a demon guide. I doubt that. That's got to be my gangster if so, but I doubt that. I ain't fucking around with that. How do you cut cords? You still need to know that to Keisha Swanson? Because I'll show you it. I think I just showed you. What you learned, Platinum 777? How do you stop that telepathy? You can't stop no telepathy with no twin flame other than drinking alcohol, motherfucking doing things that don't serve you, keeping your vibration low. Yeah. You can't stop that. One of you more spiritually inclined than the other. Like me, I'm psychic. I wanted to do my twin have dreams and stuff about me. I don't know. You do ain't gonna say nothing. You an astral traveler yourself? Hello, Amber. Oh, okay. Demonic cords. What you tied to, Amber Monroe? The fuck? How far away am I? I can't move on because I'm still in love with my ex. First love. We were together for 7 years and we separated since 6 years ago. I'm only 33. You blocking your love life at 33? At least you being honest. Genie Witch. Damn. You did a ritual where it was with 2 candles, like I could do a cord cutting, but this person's still in my energy, so how do I do that? How do I remove them? I did a ritual where it was with the 2 candles, like I could do a cord cut. What you talking about, Anika Franklin? Because that's how you get them out your energy, and you command them no longer having access to you, spiritually, mentally, physically. You really got to seal the deal with that shit and don't think about them either or miss them, because you can cut cards with somebody and then start missing them and then they right back in your energy. Frayed connections don't mean lifetime commitment. I cut the cord on the thought form that made me believe faster means forever. I don't even think about nobody when that rolls in. I ain't never had one of those. But they are definitely popular in mainstream media. Interesting. Alright, what y'all got on y'all mind? What's on your mind? Did I address everything? Banish all watchful spirits, whether you're doing a candle or affirming. Say this person has no energetic access to your home, space, aura, energy. I ain't trying to mess my little clit up from actually working properly. Okay. For those that are loners, don't really have friends, or you don't trust people around you, it says get comfortable with solitude to secure your destiny. Sometimes you gotta be single for your protection. Single and solitary. Or your person that you end up with romantically should be very spiritually inclined, or at least know what type of lifestyle you live, so they don't do toxic shit and bring that home or to you when y'all having sex. Like, your person needs to know who you are. You could be like me. I'm very spiritual. It's public, so if you don't know who I am, you just don't pay attention. But you can't come around me being no drug dealer, no killer, no toxic motherfucker, fucking this baddie, that bitch, that broad, all these hoes. Like, you can't come around me with that energy. Like, don't. Please don't. It's like, because I'm not trying to share my energy with you, Sarah, Jasmine, Shantae, and Brittany. I'm just not. Like, okay. All right, here's another little thing I wrote. Call back all of your soul fragments. I got one bad one. My dad was on drugs. I don't know if you remember this, but he had smacked the shit out of me. I was like 6, 7. I can still see myself doing this in the corner. Sometimes soul fragments leave you at certain points in your life. Like, let's say somebody is actually time traveling. They can go to that moment. If you can, like, imagine like a silhouette or a you frozen in time. Like your trauma, your soul fragments are still left in those moments. Me doing this, I can see it still. And then there's the time I got hit on a bike. There's my first kid where I didn't have anyone there. I was in the hospital. Like, I have moments where you can see different versions of Angela. My name is Angela Marie, for those that don't know. I know it's a Mystic Marie, but that's my middle name. But you can see different versions of Angela frozen in time where she was hurt. You got to call all that back. I am here. I am now. That shit's old. That's done over with. Like, it happened. I'm whole. Like, you can't think about these moments where you can go back to. Those are traumatic experiences. Those are open wounds. Those are open portals. Call all that shit back, because those hold windows for people to intercept your auric or energetic field. Okay, what else? My future is protected property. My greatest goal shall be made manifest. This is for people that speak ill over you and may doubt you. Let's say you want to start a business. Somebody go, I don't think you should do that, bro. That ain't gonna work out, because what's the name business ain't work out. Okay, ain't what's the name? And I got faith in this, and I want to see it come true. I want to see me see it through. Like, don't let nobody divert you, especially when it comes to love. Like, you can have agents in your friendships, in your relationships, with family, like friends. Like, you can have people around you that don't believe in love. So they project that shit. Oh, I was married 15 years, 10 of them years, somebody cheated on me. I wouldn't do it. Like, don't let nobody project their negativity or their trauma over your life experiences. Like, you gotta do and see things through for yourself. Like, that's soul mission, soul journey, individuality. And you can have people around you that are planted by entities. Your mama can be an entity. Your boyfriend could be a shapeshifter. Your girl could be a Jezebel and a gold digger. Not promoting you. Not pushing you to higher ground. Telling you not to do certain things. Anytime I meet opposition, anytime I meet restriction, anytime I feel unsupported, I give you the stank eye. Because why you not supporting me? I would rather somebody tell me, all right, bro, I got your back if that don't go well. Rather, you shouldn't do that. I'm going to put in on it with you, see how it go. But I don't know, bro, but I'm going to help you. Like, I would rather have that believe in me energy rather than count it out for me. Like, you got to get fuck away from me. Them type of people got to fuck away from me. Okay? Because I'm the type of person that have to learn through my experiences. That's how you gain wisdom and knowledge. Sometimes you can see things like my father doing drugs, my mom doing drugs. You can see things and learn from it. You can learn like that. You saw it, therefore you stay away from it. Okay? But just to let somebody project over you because they had a bad experience, that's detrimental. What y'all saying? I'm about to do another read. I think I didn't talk about everything I would like to talk about. That book full of stuff. I'm on Patreon seeing you drop some videos on spiritual baths, smudge and cleansing. Yeah, I be trying to get into a lot more stuff about spiritual health. I used to teach tarot, but I'm humble enough to say there's a lot. These cards are ancient. Even though I'm tapped in, I don't want to get y'all five meanings, but combined to another card, it can have another meaning. Then it's reversed. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna become so seasoned, whether I gotta be 40 years old or late 30s. To where I can speak and never have to go back and revise. That's me being honest and authentic. Even with my twin flame journey. When I first started, I thought it was one twin. Not no catalyst. Not no twin rays, which is aka high level soulmate. Not knowing that you and your twin can't come together if y'all got trauma. People are preaching twins ain't meant to be together. Imagine doing all the fucking work of healing and growing and see. Don't let nobody tell you that ain't done the work, that ain't doing the work, twins ain't meant for each other. They not even doing the fucking work. It is so ignorant to tell a collective of people that twins ain't meant to be together. How dare you? It is so ignorant to tell a collective of people that you only got one twin. How dare you? Or one version of a twin. You got a toxic one, the one that wake you up, ghost you, fuck around on you, and play with you, and hold you up because you're hoping, praying, wishing. Then you got one that just say, you know what, I ain't ready for nothing right there. You triggering me. I got to work on myself. That's the real one. The one that say, I got to work on myself. That's a real twin. They ain't saying, bro, you woke me up. I got to fix my shit. That's how you know that's the real one. They don't come near your ass. Because they know they ain't ready. But anyway, Yeah, man. Y'all gotta stop letting people think for y'all. What is a shapeshifter? That's a loaded question. Anything that's not being itself, or can, or can transform multiple different versions of itself. Honestly, I believe somebody with bipolar disorder can be a shapeshifter. An extreme bipolar disorder. I just realized whatever category my twin fall in, first, middle, and last names have the same amount of letters. Blew my mind. Speak. Interesting. You alone and not because of those reasons. That's your story, not mine. Yeah, stop letting people project over y'all. I'm wise now. You couldn't have been talking to me like this 5, 10 years ago. 5 years ago. Images of you looking over your mom when she passed. Wow. Put your energy in the gym. You worried about the wrong shit. Get off of here. I mean, does it matter if it's left and right? What you talking about? Which size is the candle go on? Oh, me personally, I like to do the feminine on the left because of yin, and the masculine on the right because of yang. But in other cultures, it's different. But anyways, yeah, I like to do feminine. And if it's same sex, it really don't matter. Or if you want to get intentional, which one of you are more masculine, which one of you are more feminine. But yeah, I don't think it matters. People don't realize how easy negative words can influence your energy. But people don't realize that if you do so much energy work, like Reiki is positive only. Ain't no negative in Reiki. You can't even twist this. How you can take a spell or a black candle and make it either a hex candle or a protection candle. You can't alter Reiki. So people can project over me all they want. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, didn't feel that. That's an energy portal. If I begin to take on what you just projected over me, you just attached yourself to me. Now I gotta cut cords with a stranger or banish a stranger. I just put up a bubble now, and that shit is gonna bounce off, hit you, your mama, your dog, your sister, like that's where I'm at with it. I don't give a fuck. Once you project over me, this barrier is up. I don't give a fuck what it hit, because you shouldn't have bounced it over here. Like, keep that shit over there energy. Like, straight up. Like, I get real gangster. If you project over me, I don't give a fuck where it go. I done already affirmed it. Before I even get on this line, whatever come my way, boomerang. Don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have threw it over here. That's why I said, let them motherfuckers talk they shit in this chat. I'm on that today. Okay? I'm on all that. I'm with all the shits and the diarrhea. Okay? Come with it. I don't care who get hit, because it shouldn't have came over here. You fucking with a high vibrational light worker. Go find you something to do. And I don't even announce who I am. I just get on here, I read these cards, read these bitches, and say bye. But you won't play. Keep playing. Keep talking that shit in my comments. Y'all gonna learn. This ain't the channel to come over here fucking around. Okay? Okay? Alright? Let me calm down though, because I got fired up getting fired up. I was trying to tell somebody, I don't give a fuck what they project, but then I got gangster. Lord help me. Like the sage. I told y'all I stopped drinking. That done raised my vibration more. Like, I'm unfuckwittable at this point. Liquor lowers your frequency. Yes. Yes. Let me show y'all a picture. Liquor lowers your motherfucking frequency. Right here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that little aura around that person? Yeah. Look at it. The more spiritual baths you take, the thicker that is. The more you cleanse, the more you sage, the thicker that is. The more you sit up on the phone and listen to people gossip, talk that shit, complain, whine, and they low vibrational, and they suck your energy dry. Some of you, if you vibing low enough, you can walk past somebody toxic, and that energy on them can say, ooh, I like that person, and just hop on you because your aura not thick enough or strong enough, clear enough. So when I say I'm good, imagine that aura around that being. It's big. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I don't give a fuck. And the reason why I love Aang so much, Avatar Aang, like this picture right here. This is his higher self. That path there, it's like he getting closer to his higher self so he can get into him. And he's mastered all of the elements in himself. I love that show because I'm mastering myself in every way. So I'm not worried. Wine and spirits. Yes. Yes. I'd buy the shirt if it was unfuckwittable. Ah, Lord. You quit? That's what's up. Congrats. You can go find a link, Parker, under one of your Zodiac video. Tap the fucking supernaturally protected and divine, so gifted and powerful. Oh, wow. Y'all funny. All right, I want to show y'all something real quick because this is the last soul tie you can form with somebody, one you don't even know about. I pray to God there's men in this chat. I haven't showed this in a long while. Can I even log in from this account? Y'all just trying to get me to sign up. How many of y'all know about spiritual warfare when it comes to spell work? And how many of y'all know how I feel about it? Tarot syndrome. The fuck is you talking about? Hello. Okay, so it's this chick, right? She was doing spell work on somebody. Child, they trying to get me to do this code on her. I can't even do it. I'm gonna have to show y'all in the next one. Cause this ain't my normal phone. I'm on it. But anyways, I'll just explain it. And this was from years ago. So it's a chick, she got this channel where she was basically helping women do candle work, do love spells on masculine energies. And she was saying, if you think your man cheating, if you think he about to leave, do a domination, a control spell, and don't give it any room to let out. Make sure that he knows, make sure that you are keeping up with the candle work, because if there's a window, he can end up leaving. Those type of connections are keeping you spiritually bound in partnerships that have run its course and blocking your love life in that way, which is going against someone's free will. If you're on the other side of that, hear me roar. It's going against someone's free will to heal, to grow, to get over you, to get past you, to be done with you, and go into another connection. Doing a love spell on someone is delaying their destiny. Let me make this clear. You're delaying someone's destiny. It's the same as destiny swapping and all of that other shit. That's why I'm against love spells. If I ever turned anybody off about saying, oh, I can't stand a bitch that do love spell, let me explain why. I just did. You are delaying someone from being able to say, no, Sarah, we don't align. I'm done with you. You're making them stay in a relationship with you so they're not growing, they're not elevating, they're not evolving, and therefore blocking their destiny, their free will of choice to be with somebody else or to be single. Sometimes people do them spells and people lose their mind. They get abusive, they get chaotic, they get unhealed, they get traumatic. They say, fuck everything, I only want to be in situationships, and you lose them, or they kill you and kill themselves. A spell is going to someone's mental, not their heart, because it's not true love. A spell is going to someone's mind, not their fingers. It's got to go to their brain. I don't know how spell work, but I know that it do. I'm honest enough to say that. I don't know how it works, but I know that it does. So to block someone from leaving you and being able to say, I want to be single for 3 months. I want to be single for 6 months. You got them stuck in a broken home, a broken marriage, or a broken relationship because you got codependency and you can't let them go. Or this person has codependency and can't let them go. That's all it is. It's codependency not to be able to let someone go by the hands of spell work. You got to keep them. You are lonely, bored, desperate, and codependent. I don't give a fuck how you feel. But if I've somehow been able to change your mind state on that, then cool. Salutes. But if you say, I'm going to keep my spell work going, I can't afford to let the candles go out, I need my money, I need my family, then fuck you with a hardcore steel stick. Use the motherfucking ops. I don't want you around me, unsubscribe. I don't care if I wake up one day and it's 5 subscribers because the other 16,000 of them decide that they want to do love spell. I don't give a fuck. I only want the real, the raw, and the elite over here. That's how I feel. I don't want no fake energy on my platform. I know a lot of you people around here just watching. I don't give a fuck. I'm a realist. I'm not on here for the fame and fortune. I'm on here to awaken. I be on here for free teaching. I'm not getting paid for this. Okay? Music in the background probably don't even get monetized. I'm giving away free game. I could have done this in a reading and got paid for it. I could have put this on my Patreon where people are paying me for it. Okay? So that's why I'm against love spells. It ain't real. It ain't authentic. And you playing with people's motherfucking life, so I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you not one bit. Not at all. And I never will unless you decide that you're going to stop doing that shit. Okay? I said what I said. I don't take shit back. So when I go into stores and I see that they sell, it say love spell bundle, I just roll my eyes because I'm like, that shit ain't cool. It's not cool, bro, to be doing that shit. My ex's new wife, believe, made a puppet of me. What? Yeah. It's one thing to hold someone back from being able to choose another, but you holding them back from being able to get away from you and heal. You blocking someone's healing. I pray to God people stop doing love spells on people. I don't give a fuck if I got ancestors that used to do love spells. I don't agree with that. This is my walk in this lifetime. This is my journey. If I'm the chosen one in the bloodline, the cycle stops with me. I don't agree with love spells. So I say that very transparently and vulnerable and honest, like, bro, I don't agree with that. So even if I have to go against people in my bloodline, my ancestors, on that, that's free will of choice. I'm walking my path. And I love the fact that I am guarded and guided by my ancestors, but I don't agree with that. That's an individual thought. I don't fuck with it. Okay, so let's do this read, and I'm about to go watch TV. Okay, because it's free game. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. This ain't the deck. When they do that, this ain't the deck. Is this the deck? What's up, bro? Yeah, holding people up in love spells is blocking their ability to heal and free will of choice. Bro, you missed a lot about soul ties. You ever told somebody that stay dangling, you gotta cut ties with them? Y'all make sure y'all check my bro out. He's a male Taurus reader. He the first one that got my energy right, I think. On the live, yeah. Yeah. You laughing. Ha! How many people you gotta claim that dangling from? You gotta speak that out. I sever every soul tie where I told somebody this was their thing. What does the collective need to know? Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Ah, my ear ringing. What the fuck? You welcome. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Okay. Emotional disturbances cause you putting your whole life on hold. Emotional disturbance cause people to key cards, drink alcohol, deal with trauma bonds, stay in broken marriages. Like emotional disturbances can cause a lot of detrimental situations in your life. Your ears been ringing loudly for the last hour. You got some cards, bro. See what that's about. Let me know something. Ask why is Angela's ears ringing? Please. I owe you one for the collector. You can text me a picture if it's personal. Alright, we got past life here. We know this about to be deep. Alright, reading the keywords before I clarify. Can y'all see? Yes. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected, one day, someday, somewhere, another time, intimacy, bond, and sensual confide. I can see right here somebody keep putting the connection off till later. Okay. Then we got past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Some of you keep spinning the block doing the same thing with the same person with apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Conflict, clashes, differences, incompatibility. Let's stop repeating cycles we know ain't gonna work. Let me tell you how I did a client the other day. She said, I said, do you trust him? She was like, if he confesses and reassures me and take initiative, and I'm like, that was a long no. By the time she got done, because I told her I said, I'm about to ask you something. I need a yes or no. We ain't beating around the bush. There's a Leo that doesn't like what you're saying. What? A Leo? Male or female? Interesting. But I said I need a straightforward answer. Don't beat around the bush. I need you to tell me yes or no. So to go through all of that, you're basically saying you don't trust this person. Right, so no. So to tell me you're hanging on because you hope that he changes or the vibration shifts or he intends to do more. I love you, bro. Bro said I'm snitching. That's crazy. There's a lot of people that watch me, bro, that just don't like me. But my confusion is she don't like the love spells part. But my confusion is why you watching me? It's it's so many other things you could be doing. But yeah, the client was standing in a situation hoping for it to shift and change, which is delaying your new beginnings and ability to move forward. If you can sit down and do process of elimination with conflict return, every time they come back, y'all do the same thing. If you can sit with the situation, process of elimination, do I trust them? Or they giving? Or they giving me breadcrumbs? Am I still hungry? Am I content with our level of communication? Am I okay with hi, bye, good day? Do I want more? Am I getting more? And make sure it's also equal, because it can't work. The phone can't work one way now. But make sure that if you keep redoing something with somebody, that you reassess, reevaluate where you at with it. Don't stay in it knowing that it's not serving. It's clashing. I ain't talking for nothing. What you say, bro? Somebody rejected them. That Leo? I'm glad to see tonight. I had no idea that masturbation could cause a soul tie. Hell yeah, you manifested them. No, masturbation don't cause a soul tie. Whoever you thinking of while you're doing it, it's sex magic or masturbation. Like you're calling them in unknowingly. And the conflict could be, they could be involved or they can be unhealed. So it's just, you're just pulling on someone's energy. The least that may happen is they think about you. Leading to them texting you, reaching out, coming to see you. Like, it's levels to the shit. It depends on where they at in their life. We got reunion at the bottom of the deck. Soul ties. Tapped in. They feel stuck. You talking about that Leo that is mad at me? You gonna make somebody mad at you, bro? That's crazy. My thing is, get your bitch ass off of here, male or female. Don't sit up and watch me. Use Vanessa. You manifest Vanessa Tiff. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Emotional storm for the collective before I go. Kisses. Nostalgia. Some of y'all sitting here thinking about somebody from your past. And it's bringing emotional turmoil. Someone could be thinking about someone that you used to be with too. Like, damn, you really used to be with them. Or you really was in a relationship. You really chose them over me. Like, somebody could be reflecting about your past relationship. Like, don't overshare. How can you cut any and all soul tie? You need to go back to the beginning of the video. Because I done went through that. I done went through that thoroughly. Okay, so with nostalgia and kisses, some of you are manifesting because I feel like spirit is still on soul ties. Some of you are manifesting someone back in your energy. Let's say you get to having one of those bite my lip memories. Yikes. You bringing somebody in. Like, you pulling on their energy. Stop doing that shit. Nostalgia to the kisses. Emotional storm. Some of you could be feeling like the best thing for me to do is to move forward, but I can't stop thinking about them. Or I really want to be over there being able to kiss on them, but I'm emotionally disturbed right now. Let me talk to this person. I should have fought for you. I've been manifesting. Listen. I've been manifesting you. I told you. Thinking about someone in a sexual way, attraction, kisses, it's manifesting them. It slipped out. I couldn't even shut the deck was waiting on me. Oh yeah, I started the video thoroughly about soul ties. A lot of great information. I'll run through them quickly. You can unblock your spiritual blessings. You can reverse all delays of your destiny. I sever any spiritual contract with said person and I release him or her to the universe. I relinquish all soul ties from past lives in this life. I revoke all access that I willingly gave. If you're having sex with somebody in your sleep, you tied to them that way too. I was engaged in 2016. We just broke up. I didn't say I no longer want to be your wife. I didn't say this engagement is over. I just broke up with him. You have to verbalize endings. Anybody you said this your pussy, this your dick, you have to say I reclaim all of my energy. I belong to no one. I am my own. Like, you have to reaffirm anytime you gave yourself to somebody. You are still tied to whoever you've been fucking. You can also say if you lost your virginity in 2010, I sever every soul tie that I created between 2010 and 2025. You got to get thorough with the shit because it's blocking your new beginnings or it's only welcoming in low vibrational partnerships. Divine love cannot exist with all that toxicity and tainted energy. It will not happen. It will not come through. I want to get deep, but I may trigger somebody. But spirit telling me to go there. If you look at a lot of other cultures are having, even though they may do certain things, they don't have multiple baby daddies, multiple baby mamas, multiple traumas, poverty mindset. Like, they don't have the type of traumas we have. Therefore, their relationships are very seemingly healthier looking. And I'll put it like that. Because it do look like other cultures have healthy relationships while black folk. I know I got a lot of white wealthy clients, but hold up, I ain't talking to you. A lot of black folk, a lot of people that are in the gutter, in the trenches. We forgot about love, or the love we receive comes from some kind of codependency or trauma bond. Our vibration is so low due to trauma, hurt, letdown, setback, struggle, poverty consciousness. You can't have no divine love. I used to be an activist. I'm trying not to get over there, but let me kind of ride the threshold. Because of all of the corruption, disruption, and destruction projected over certain communities, your divine love is further outreach. Like, it's harder to get to because your vibration is so low. Based on upbringing, circumstances, situational things around you. So love is very powerful. It cannot exist on a low vibration. It will not. You will have something that feels like love, looks like love, or you end up with somebody that got this going on, that going on, that going on. Y'all ideally match. They get you. Y'all mirror each other. Y'all understand each other. That's trauma bond. That's connectedness based on trauma. That's connectedness based on I healed from that too. Okay? It's harder for people in my community to end up loving or end up in loving relations because of the poverty consciousness. And I'm standing on that. Argue with whoever you want, but not me. All right? I had to go there. So us as a black community, we don't see a lot of love. And you looking at Cardi B and Offset and Tiana, like you looking at these relationships with these celebrities, but you don't understand that ain't for you, that don't align with you. And that is starting to look real chaotic too, because they moving fast too. They moving around real toxic. If I sat down with Cardi B, Offset, Tiana, any one of them motherfuckers in the industry, I'm still gonna be me. You should have healed before you got into that. I'm gonna tell that motherfucking ass the motherfucking truth. You should have healed before you moved on. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm gonna read your soul. You should have healed. So, black community, I'm standing on it. Whether you in the industry or you right here on this platform, we gotta heal. So we can actually stop talking about love ain't this and fuck love and fuck twin flames. A twin flame comes into your life to wake your ass up. No, you ain't gonna like it because it's trauma. You gotta deal with that shit. And your soul gonna keep calling that person. No matter how much you push them the fuck away, your soul gonna say that's where you supposed to be at. And until you get yourself together, it's not gonna work. That's why y'all saying fuck twin flames, because you gotta do the work. You gotta leave broken marriages. You gotta leave broken homes in order to obtain that type of divine love. Y'all ain't ready for that though. I see twin flames differently, which is why most of my clients are twin flames. Past life and repetitive patterns is here. I ain't talking for nothing. Moving too fast in the industry. And we go, ooh, that's a level up. That's an upgrade. That bitch ain't healed. I'm standing on that. You know, run right into another connection. And we talking about, ooh, that's a level up. The fuck? Y'all way too much. Talking about, that's an upgrade. Girl, sit your ass down. Like I said, I don't get starstruck. I read soul. Yeah, fuck what you got going on. New meat problems. Hey, you know what I just saw? Even though I'm vegetarian, this kind of creeped me out to see it. You know how you crack a pack of ground beef open and it's brown on the inside? That's what I saw with the new meat. It's still brown. It's still tainted. It's still rottening. Flat meat that's brown is dead flesh. I cannot, no judgment. I'm at a point in my journey where I just cannot eat flesh. It used to be very shallow why I couldn't do it. I'm getting off track, but this is important. It used to be a shallow reason, like I don't want to eat meat because I want to be healthy. Meat take 3 days to digest. It take you 3 days to shit your meat out. So if you eat a burger, a steak, and some chicken, same week, you backed up. Google it. Meat takes a while to process. So that was one of my reasons. It was superficial. Then I became more spiritual. The same way I have a child, that cow, that pig, that chicken had a parent. And I go, oh, this flesh once held a soul. I ain't consuming no souls. That's my level of discernment on why I don't eat meat. But I had to go there. I don't know why, but I had to go there. In case anybody is thinking about quitting. Cook that schmeat while it's... Why you so childish? One day, someday, somewhere, another time for the collective. I want to kiss you. I don't know what's going on with this kissing energy, but we got kisses and I want to kiss you. I feel like spirit, I know spirit is still on these situationships and these bare minimum ass connections. I said, if you know you can eyeball a person, or even get to know them after a couple times of communicating with them, or after fucking them a couple times, you say, nah, this ain't for me. Whatever the situation is. If you know that a person is not for you, you would never be with them. You just don't align with them, whether they ugly, whether they fine, whether they make you smile, whatever it is. If you come to a conclusion, I don't see myself being with this person, then dismiss them. People will have 4, 5, 3 go-to partners just in case. Just in case that one failed. Just in case that one ain't available. Just in case this one don't make me smile, but they're a good listener. Or they like to buy me lunch. For whatever reasons, sever ties and stop holding up space. You're holding up space for something new to come in. I use this old couch scenario all the time. Ordering a new couch. You got this old busted up couch in your living room. You only got one living room. No den, no dining room, none of that. You ain't got no other space. You got to remove that old couch for that new couch. Get to your doorbell. Ding dong, new couch here. Where you going to put it? You got to clear space to welcome in new. Stop holding on to all of these situationships where you know it's just loose. Could be literally loose. But like it's situational. Like it's for now. Learn how to be bored. Learn how to be lonely. Learn how to be horny and handle it yourself. Because usually a person that say I'm not ready for nothing serious, but I can fuck on you, has some form of codependency. They don't want to be alone. They want some companionship. If you can desire companionship with intimacy, bond, and sensual confiding, you can go all the way to have your own person to confide in, bond with. Don't settle for they cool enough for now, dismiss after dark, or you can spend the night but you can't stay long term. Like, stop choosing these bare minimum connections. That's not healing. That's what I talk about on my channel. If you're not here for that, then dismiss yourself. I'm not over here to tell you Craig cheating and he got 3 bitches and you need to bust his windows out. I'm not on that over here. No. So if you're looking for entertainment, good day. The channel says Mystic Marie Tarot and Guidance. Get used to that. Get used to me preaching. What you say, cleanse your surroundings? Miss, you did a read with me yesterday and made me think of a video you did a few weeks ago and where you mentioned apple, cinnamon, oatmeal. Everything resonated. Oh my goodness. Man, I be having random ass downloads. And then people get in the comments, I be thinking they just trying to make me feel good because ain't no way. Like, where did that come from? All right, intimacy. Yeah, but we got somebody. Let me go back to that. They want to kiss on you, but they keep putting the connection off long term. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. But I want to kiss you, though. That's intimacy. For some of you, you're missing someone. You never let it go. Intimacy. I wish you were here with me. I don't feel like I deserve you. Insecurities. You're worth more to me than I let on. This is dangerous. I feel sorry and I also get annoyed for people in this energy. They don't try. They don't even take the initiative. Some of you can be giving somebody every sign and signal they need that you want to be with them. They got to get in their mind that they are ready. They feel like they don't deserve you, not feeling good enough for you, but you done gave them every flag green. Hey, available, ready. They not. Or they feel like they not good enough. All right, bro, good night. I'm about to get off here in a minute. Yeah, like, that's detrimental. Let me talk to this person. Let me get a confirmation. Intimacy. Crazy. Freedom. Leap of faith. Breaking free. New cycle. Fast change. New direction. Moon. Intuition. Subconscious. Emotions. Fear. Deceit. Things are not as they appear. Someone's afraid. And they could have other shit going on, which is why they can't come to you when things are not as they appear. Some of you only get situationships from people. We still on soul ties. Okay? One soul tie could be somebody yearning for you, pulling on your energy, y'all missing each other, the telepathy, the dreams. Ain't shit happening in the real world. You think you losing your mind. Why I feel the way I feel? Because y'all are telepathically thinking about each other. Duh. But they not acting. So you feel like, oh, they got me fucked up. They just came over here to do that. They scared. Based on previous circumstances with nostalgia. The last person they kissed on hurt them. Emotional storm. Now, I didn't want to kiss on you, but that's scaring the shit out of them. It's symbolic. Someone's ready for new, but their past soul ties blocking them from moving forward. Another reason to sever soul ties is to start healing and releasing and relinquishing old energy. Have that shit isolated. John and / Sarah hurt me, not Joe / Brittany. Isolated events. Past, present. Don't ruin your future letting your past say, remember me? Fuck that shit. That's dead. Literally looking at this damn cemetery. Bury that shit. Don't repress it. Give it a fucking day. On this day, I let you go. I relinquished you. Okay? Bury that shit. Now some of you back to this other scenario, which is getting real entertaining. We got third party external energy here. Family, friends, other people, work, other obligations, current partners. Someone dealing with other people. For some of you, they not married. They just for the streets or in the streets. What's for the streets, in the streets? They don't own no partnership. They not in one. They not claiming nobody. They just fucking around freely. Whoever show up that they feel like they like or they interested in, they gonna go for that. Because they available. In the streets. Okay? For some of you, they married. And that's a soul type you need to stay the fuck away from. I don't give a fuck who this is. If this person is vocalizing, I'm dating. Okay, well, I like to date one person at a time. Energy purposes. There's dating sites. I know that. Where you date multiple people. Yes, that's a thing. But when you start having sex with somebody, you need to... Everything else need to be dismissed. In my personal, ready to debate opinion. You didn't form the strong connection with somebody. You fucking somebody. Focus on that. And dismiss it when it don't align with you. Give that a fair chance. I'm getting upset because why do you have to be greedy to say I'm going to fuck on you and on the next 2 days I'm going to fuck on you or I might wait a week in between? Like, why? Give that person a fair shot or dismiss them if they not the one. Somewhere in your mind you say, I'm going to keep talking to multiple people because I don't feel it yet. Okay. If you don't feel it yet, then dismiss this motherfucker. I got to give it a chance. No, you don't. Because this is how I win. It's chess, baby. You can't say, I ain't let them go yet because I got to give it time to grow. But you're not giving it time to grow because you fucking other people. Argue with who? You're not giving a connection a fair shot, a fair chance if you still involved with and fucking on other people. So anybody that's fucking you while they married, you never had a chance. You never had a chance. You never had a chance. Let that shit the fuck go. Okay. All right. Let me bring it down a notch. Okay. You never had a shot. Anybody that come to you say they dating around, you ain't really got a fair shot until they let that go. Because this is what's scary. My heart started thumping. As your connection developed with them, the other connections they got are developing too. You're in competition. You're competing for this person's attention, time, effort, or to be picked, to be chosen. Look at that. No matter what side of it you on. If you say I got a couple people I can pick from, cool. Remember how somebody else may feel that they're waiting on you to pick them. Me as an empress, I ain't waiting on no motherfucker to pick me. Understand that when you step to me, you're the only one I'm focusing on. I need you to match that very soon. Once we start fucking, we gotta have a conversation. What you got going on? Because, and that's gonna be before that, what you got going on? Because I'm not sharing my energy, my blessings, my abundance with the bitches you fucking. It ain't happening. No, at this point in my journey. A lot of y'all need to fix y'all crowns or go and buy you one. Because you ain't got it yet. Spirit has not granted you crowns and thrones. Stop claiming empress, emperor if you fucking around with married people people, or you fucking around with somebody you know fucking with multiple people. Your energy is too dispersed. You ain't no empress or emperor shit. You don't know how to stand on self-care, self-love, soul growing, soul evolving. You don't know how to stand on that. You don't know how to have adult conversations. I'm standing on that. I don't care who don't like me. Have these adult conversations so you can make sure your destiny, your future, your spiritual health and wealth is locked in. Play with who with my energy? Could have got away with that a couple years ago. I'm not doing that. Past life. We talking about soul ties. The whole night. Soul ties. That's why I'm getting so passionate about fucking people that's fucking multiple people. You are tied to everybody they fucking. It's that simple. Dumb bitch. Past life. I know these cards backwards, but I'm gonna let this sit here for a minute. It say twin flames, picture perfect, twin flame, strong soulmate, telepathic, spiritual, divine connection. I bet. Let's go. We on past life. Past life, deja vu, repetitive patterns, karmic lessons, and karmic contracts. Spirit say nurture yourself to get in alignment with this twin flame connection. I don't give a fuck how people feel about twin flames over here. I know what it takes. Do the motherfucking work. Stop repeating dumb shit. Say no to the drugs, the addiction, the trauma bind, the codependency, the human band-aids, and you excel. And when you excel, your other half excel. And if you see somebody that's ghosting and coming back, fucking you and running, say no to that. Sometimes your twin flame is going to be your boss level in your elevation, and you can outgrow them and take a different path and end up with someone else. You can. If your twin decides that they just don't want to do the connection, cool. You have to get to a point where you no longer yearn for this without breathing. I've seen it. People can't think straight, can't sleep, texting me at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, a disrespect about they can't sleep because they missing their other half. Bitch, what? If that was ever you, bitch, what? Have some motherfucking respect. I don't give a fuck if I'm up watching TV. Don't text my motherfucking phone at 3 a.m. talking about you can't sleep, because now I can't sleep. Now I'm upset that you texted me and I'm not going to respond until business hours. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Have some respect. Okay? Anyways, don't get to the point where you like, I don't know nothing else but this connection. Nurture yourself. And if someone's coming at you, not ready to be sincere, express their feelings, not thinking about you, let me talk to y'all. Somebody can say they love you, right? But you fucking them while they married. Somebody can say they love you. You don't hear from them. They don't check on you. Your dog died. You posted on Facebook. They ain't even text you. To keep you in a situation where they know they unavailable. Married, usually. And to say they love you is not love. It's selfish. Or it's a different kind of love. It's possessive. Jealousy. They don't want you to be with nobody else. That's low vibrational. The strongest thing somebody can do is let you the fuck go, even though they love you. And wish you well. Wish you true, authentic happiness, unconditional love. That's love. To be with somebody that's married, or they staying with somebody they fucking, or you know you want a third party, and they talking about they love you, they care for you. That's not love. To keep me stuck in a situation where you know you not ready to progress. You can't care for me, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world you care for me if you willingly let me stay here and you know you not ready. That's not love. Let that shit the fuck go no matter how much it hurt. Love on yourself. And don't let the next motherfucker that walk in plug up that void. Did that. If you are in a position where you got raw emotions, feel that shit. If you in a situation where someone is married, involved with someone else, or they say they ain't got time, they say they not ready, believe them. Look at the situation and let it go, because anything else is self-detrimental. And take accountability. If they say, I can come see you once a month, I can come see you twice a week, I can give you what I got, but I can't be with you. We can't date, but you can pull up whatever you get, and you feel like it's breadcrumbs, or you go at least. If you ever hear yourself saying at least, you settling. Argue with who? If somebody puts you in a situation, you say, at least I see them. At least we fuck. At least they bought me flowers. At least we go on dates. Even though they married, even though they got this going on. You settling. Let that shit go. Stop eating breadcrumbs. Nurture yourself so a connection worth being in shows up for you. Twin flame is here though for a lot of you. Do the work. No matter where you at. Feel what you feel. Acknowledge that shit. Relinquish what does not serve. Situationship, breadcrumb shit, motherfucking married halfway. I sleep on the couch. They sleep in the room. Sometimes we switch. We sleeping back to back. We staying for the kids. Let that shit go. I don't care. I will go against a marriage counselor and a marriage therapist all day long. Why? Because I believe in closing out cycles and repetitive patterns that's showing you that it ain't working. Yes. Yes. Disclosure, I am not a licensed practitioner, a licensed physician, or a licensed nothing. I don't have no MD nothing. I'm stating facts. Any situation that show you over and over and over again that is not growing, flowing, or going nowhere, let that shit go. I'm not paying nobody to try to help me work shit out with somebody. Me and that person need to be able to fix that shit together. Because two healed people wouldn't clash anyway. Clashing. Two healed people wouldn't clash anyway. Not to the point where they gotta be separated and fucking other people. Oh, I'm a rebel. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Apology. Abundance. What's apology to abundance? Somebody could be a opportunist. Now that you're wealthy, stable, someone wants to come back in towards you. I'm turning the TV down. Someone could be wanting to come towards you to siphon your good energy, your good luck, your good wealth. Or once someone gets stable, they will come towards you ready to hit reset. Better stable than not. Let's see. Apology. There could be a connection of great wealth and abundance coming in. Belief systems, awakening. Once someone goes to their awakening, their shift in life, there will be a reset. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Let's talk to them. They could be guarded right now. Blocked heart chakra or financial issues. Need to be more stern. I can't play with my life. I can't get up here talking about kumbaya and healing and I'm playing around with somebody toxic. That's ass backwards. Nope. I can't get on here talking about, oh, stop chasing a motherfucker and I'm chasing. Nope. Ass backwards. I can't get on my platform preaching to preach and I'm out here playing. I can't do that. Can't do it to myself. Can't do it to my community. I got to stand on business all year round. 365. Okay. What's this? Can't play with my life. Too many people look up to me. You tame my demons. Somebody's working on themselves. Let's see. What's the intent? The intent is I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. Someone wants to spend time with you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. What's belief system? I feel like somebody's working on themselves and staying away from you. They want to be stable before they return. Belief system. I want to apologize and I need your forgiveness. Child, I'm tapped in. You've awakened someone to the error of their ways. Both of these cards say the same thing from two different days. Apology, forgiveness. I want to apologize and need your forgiveness. Tap the fucking in. For some of you, this feels like something spiritual. Like how a princess kissed a frog. And then he changed back to a prince. I feel like something does not shift on a spiritual level and in the earthly plane until they apologize for their actions. I feel like spirit is like they owe them an apology. That is the true awakening. They have to say sorry. I feel like with belief system, facade, conditioning, expectations, conformity, Taurus energy with the Hierophant, evaluating long-held beliefs, awakening, It's like they need to apologize. If they got any blockages in life, wealth, abundance, opportunities, promotion, let's say God feel like they wronged you. They got to apologize. Both of you can be with twin flame coming out. God's chosen. But God, like, you need to right that wrong. If you know you did wrong, you need to vocalize that. It's one thing to say, I miss you. Or even I love you. You got to apologize. It's here twice. Let me tell you why I feel that. It say, I need your forgiveness. True forgiveness has to happen for this to develop. Deep shit. What is y'all saying in these comments? Oh, it's still early. I'm about to watch TV. Okay. Jesus Christ loves you so much that he died for your sins so you can be free from your sins, and he wants a relationship with you. I have a relationship, a strong relationship with God. Thank you. Carry on. And I've been struggling to move on, to find my closure. This last person I walked away from last year didn't want to give me closure. I asked and he denied. Yep, that's like a, you need to cut cords, because that's an unfinished business, and it's like a lingering negative cord. You need to just cut that. Don't cut it if you're not over it, though. You got to heal that. I know that comes with experience and will discipline. Yeah. Lots of experience. Lots of heartbreak. I'd have been heartbroken so much you would think I'd be up here talking about fuck love. No, fuck the niggas that hurt me. Oh, God! Sorry, that was my gangster. Y'all don't know that well. I done forgot it a little bit. Okay, have some discernment. These the motherfuckers that hurt me. Anybody new get 100% chance of true 100 trust. And until they subtract from that and backpedal from that, then that's what it is. I'm going to give anyone new that enters my life 100% trust, because they didn't do nothing to me. But first I have to make sure I'm following my intuition, listening, looking for any red flags, any signals going on, paying attention. That way I can avoid having to get in a situation to get hurt. I guarantee you, anytime that I felt like I got hurt, there was some kind of red flag. I just was like, benefit of the doubt. Doubt no longer deserves benefit. It's just that. You doubt it, so don't do it. Either you got trust issues or this person is giving you reason to doubt it. I'm tired of people talking about gay benefit the doubt. Really think about that. Benefit of doubt. Why? Ain't no doubt. Ain't no benefit to doubt. Doubt does not deserve benefit. Really process that. Who started that? Who started saying that? I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Ain't no benefit to that. That's guardedness and trust issue. Conflict. What's the conflict? The conflict is you need to let this shit the fuck go. Crazy. Let's get into that. The fantasy is right behind that. Daydreaming. Okay, somebody could be ghosting you, not speaking to you due to their pride and ego. Daydreaming, imagining, and fantasy. Right behind conflict. Let me talk to this person. Temptation. That's what it is with fantasy. See, some of y'all, Trey Songz and told y'all, sex ain't better than love. Y'all get in this situation and think, oh, they fucked the shit out of me like I was theirs. And they took the condom out. Y'all not together. Just because they fuck the shit out of you and raw dog you and bend you over sideways, ass backwards, legs on the ceiling, that's not your person. That's not your person. Y'all not together. I'm saying it to make it sting. Stop thinking just because somebody fucked the shit out of you, temptation and fantasy, y'all are a couple. Or you won something. Sex has become very free these days. They can fuck anybody. It's love that's very costly. Valuable. What's this conflict with letting go? Falling over, you tame my demons. I should have fought for you. And they didn't. So you got to let it go. I want a future with you. Some of you, someone's going through a transformation. Someone could be conflicted that they lost you. They lost access to you. That you no longer give. You no longer push. You no longer blowing them up. Whatever the situation is. Let's get another one for letting go. Falling over, apology, and you tame my demons. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. Bottom of the deck, I knew you were the one when I met you. Some of you got somebody coming back round. Let's dig in with whoever this is showing up in my reading. What the fuck was that? Oh. Okay. Some of you need stones around your space. Who is this? Words from whoever this is. Let's close the read with words from this person. I'm ready to take my mask off. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Emotional turmoil. Last shuffle through the deck for whoever this is and my energy on this table. I'm ready for commitment. I'm ready to take my mask off. All right. I've been working on myself. I'm not as the same as I was before, but I'm scared you will reject me. This person's coming in with a little fear, but they ready to take their mask off. They've been working on themselves. They ready for commitment. They want to make you happy and smile. How do you know if this is for you? Simply if you've been doing the work and you are welcoming in newness. How do you know this is for you? If you are dealing with someone right now, it ain't changed, it ain't went nowhere, you still crying, you still want more, you're still bored, or you're still miserable, or you're still wondering, or you're still stressed, that ain't for you. This ain't for you. You on the past part of this. You gotta let whatever that was go so this, whatever this is, can shift and evolve. And that person, separation allows you to become a butterfly. A caterpillar goes into a cocoon to become a butterfly. Y'all still fuzzy, fat ass caterpillars. You gotta separate from that motherfucker so y'all can go and evolve. If you still fat and fuzzy over here with this person playing around as a caterpillar, that ain't for you. For those that have been in solitude, doing the work, know what don't serve you, letting go, cutting ties, shifting, growing, healing, and evolving. Someone's on their way to you. Granted, they have human emotions. They're still afraid of rejection. They got to heal that because that's a low vibration too. All right? What's up, Diane? How can I get a read? You can go find your last Zodiac video and the link in there. Thank you. I'm going to read these motherfucking cards left, right, up, down, sideways, sideways. You hear me? Mirror, backwards, reverse. I'm gonna read these bitches. I be going off. Don't get me to going. All right. How y'all feel about the live? For those that have been here the whole time or long enough. Soul ties. Cut them motherfuckers. If you ever told somebody this your pussy, you tied. Okay, this your thing, baby, you tied. If you ever broke off a marriage or a divorce and you didn't say, I no longer want to be your fiance or fiancée, okay, we are no longer married, the paperwork can do it, right? Right? You can go to court all you want. They could do that or whatever, right? You gotta verbally say, I am no longer married to John Doe. I am no longer married to Jane Doe. I sever my contract with John or Jane Doe. You gotta say that shit. $100. Guys will. 100, 100, 100, 100. You have a beautiful night too, Rebecca. Dope. I'm no longer engaged. Yeah. I learned that last week. I said, damn, did I say that? No, I just broke up with that motherfucker, but spiritually speaking, I never said I no longer want to be your wife. If somebody say, will you marry me? And you say yes, but you never backtrack that. There's a soul tie there. There's an agreement. A spiritual agreement. Yeah, you gotta relinquish that shit. Okay, you want your doors to open to high vibrational connections. Y'all can fuck around who y'all want to fuck around with, but connections worth having, they blocked by soul ties. I just learned it. Just learned it. What they say? Stop masturbating to the thought of that person. Yep, that was one that I said. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.